Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Aurora Clash, Week 2. Horsegirls versus Pekkas. First game of the day, a pretty loaded slate. I'm one of your two casters today. I'm joined by Corey, and I'm excited to get into it.
Welcome to circuit initiating match.
Yeah.
Ready for battle.
Apparently we are quiet. That's what the chat says.
Oh, my mic is not even working. I had my mic disabled. I'm using prodding last night. I'll turn fish
Sorry
up
about
here.
that, gang. Corey was talking.
Anyways, I was saying let's look at some Sky Server Matra stats, and there you go. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it again. So interpret that however you want. But yeah, we're gonna get in here. So
Yeah, we got a little bit of a Brawl versus Sigma look. Pretty standard on this map. Yak on the May. These guys are walking up, trying to play corner. We got Melon playing low ground. Maymir. These guys are instantly walked up the high ground. Big Rock doesn't find anything. And Skyster just clears that height for free. They get first corner. Walls come out from both sides. Ice block is forced onto Yak early. Oh, Rock comes out on the Skyster.
falling very low.
Really low. Both teams kind of just trading out. Without Lucio, it's kind of hard to engage. Wall comes out. Big wall onto Melon. Wall comes out. Skyster falls super low. Does live. And Zainobaba's really aggressive on this break. Should die for it. And does. Ari walks up with the May. Does get the ice block off. And it looks like Horsegirl, or the Pekkas, sorry. Might get a first quick cap, one fight. Melon is quite alone right now. And there it is.
Wait, so you're telling me the Horsegirls picked Circuit, knowing that they're against Skyster on the Ramatra?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think it would have made sense if they banned Ram.
Yeah, they should have probably taken just the first ban, right? Oh my god, they hate Booney.
From both teams. Skyster is caught, but he gets Wu-Yang ulted.
Oh.
And Skyster is just a raid boss.
Zainoubaba just blew up.
Decent ult economy from the Horsegirls this fight. Gonna have this window. Corey falls super low, they do pick it up.
Are they even going to be able to get out though?
And it looks like the Pekkas trying to back. Cat holds 1 HP. Yak keeps getting their ice block forced. I think that's probably not ideal. Wall comes out. It's kind of a whiff. Green wall. And flux the counter. Ram ult, rally. Ult flying. Say does have this Sojourn ult and pops it, but Melon's on a great high ground angle right here. Still very healthy. OC does not find much. Gotta watch the cart. Big rock on the Skyster. Falls super low, but Melon has so much space here. Big wall comes out. Melon should be able to kill Say here. And then gets a rock on the Skyster. Venture. On my screen.
Oh my. Yak's the last man standing. There's also a woman standing. Wait, Yak is also a woman. Oh no. Well, in game.
Helen swaps over to the Orisa. Not a fan. I'll just say it.
I believe was that your game last night where there was a similar
Yeah.
Orisa.
I baited Timmy into going Orisa. I think Orisa just kind of loses the boat to Ram. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but it's kind of true.
Yeah. It's something that you don't really know until you actually try it yourself and you feel how horrible it feels. I think, yeah, you just gotta match the Ramatra, I think.
Yak does get a nice pick, and I think Yak swapping into Genji, definitely a fan of that swap. Let Yak play a character that can carry on, but he does cancel his own deflection and uses the one.
Skicer, yeah.
Does get a nice trade.
Skicer and Corgi are just kind of
Yeah.
2v everyoneing in the backline, and it's like kind of a 1
wow.
HP.
Yeah, oh, they do get him. Melon gets another kill. Does trade, though. Wang ults himself. Doesn't find much. But Skicer does have this annihilation for this last fight. Let's get speared.
Oh.
Really scrappy. Window on high ground. Annihilation does come out. Baba falls.
Glorp it.
See from high ground, just not doing much. It's gonna be a dominant attack.
Okay, Chad. The commentary right now is a little weird because like I genuinely have no idea what's going on. They're just everyone's in like a 2-person pod, and no one's going to cart.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm calling based on my own spectating. So
No, you're good. I was just like, there's 4 different things to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, Orisa was not the answer.
I honestly don't even know if that's.
I don't think that was.
Honest, I don't love the brig. I think the brig into Ram
definitely.
is really bad. Is the first character selected for this next round? Skies are going Sigma, or at least hovering Sigma. It's surprising to me.
Wait, the Horsegirls banned Lucio, right? They banned their own character?
Yeah, they banned Lucio.
They banned their own
maybe
character.
Because they didn't want Skicer to play Brawl. But
I mean, Skicer's gonna lock Ramatra.
Yeah, he's gonna do it anyway.
You could ban Bap Lucio May, and he'll still want to play Ramatra. You could ban
this Skicer's
everything.
getting the pick right because they're on Orisa, or they're hovering Orisa. So now this matchup is even worse. They are playing Wu Yang Zen, which is like terrible, but it probably won't matter. Senu Baba does go on the Mercy, which I do think is better.
Yeah, I like that a lot more than the Brig. The Brig did.
And value immediately. Skicer gets a nice rail on the cat, and now they're up 1. But Melon, into the Sigma is having a hard time walking, as expected.
Yeah, they're getting picks, but they're just kind of forced to sit there.
Forces the hand. I think Melon will clear top now. Yeah. Give it the corner. Skicer falls half HP. Icona really low, but Yak on this high ground with the Mercy pocket. Can they find anything? Just misses the rail. Melon and Skicer fighting on this post. Skicer falls pretty low. Riku commits the deflect on cart.
Melon in the middle of nowhere right now.
I kind of like Melon's position here. I just think you gotta go aggressive sooner rather than later. Kinda seems like we're just AFKing. Window does come out. Nice spear on the Skicer. And they have the whole map, yeah, and then Melon does find one. Let's get a trade on the Yak though. He does get red. Guys are speared in, but then the Wu Yang all committed. Well, it's really low, huge
Oh
Orizzle
my god.
from Melon, pulls Skycer out
Ooh.
of the Wu Yang ult, and then hits a nice spear on the plug. Skycer is super low. Frank comes out, that's tragic. Melon does have to back. How about?
That was a little greedy there, I'm not gonna lie. They do have blade though.
Still trying to fight Skycer, and then finally, Skycer flies a little too close. Blade comes out. Not a fan of that.
Yeah, well, you needed to not go on the most mobile hero there if you did it.
They do get a first point cap. I thought actually Melon's doing very well in a tough matchup. Melon is playing quite well.
Yeah, they did. However, the smart playstyle, the good playstyle, kind of led to not the best time bank.
Yeah.
If you're thinking of, you know, if you're adjusting for circuit, right?
OC used from Yak does get one, gets another. Does get traded. They do find Richu, and then now they are up quite a lot. Like, Melon is very in. Cat holds it. Cat makes the swap off of Ben onto the first. It's a weird backline. Jake versus like not really. It's like okay. Oh my god, Melon might lose. Ankle committed to 3v3 from 3v2. Land. Oh my god. I knew and Val committed. Finally. Purple the girl. That's 4-minute time bank. So this point 3.
Hey, what's up?
What do you think the Pekkas should do on this map, on this point 3 to like flip momentum?
What do I think that Pekka should do?
Yeah.
I think you probably just want to make a play for the high ground here, but let's keep your Cass on card. Maybe a hot take. Looks like they're not playing it, making a play for the high ground. I think it's gonna really suffer into. Yep.
Wow, nice shot from Yak. They might not be able to res this. I don't think they can. Yak is really guarding it. Or does drop. 25 HP.
Oh my god.
Kind of. Rock comes out. It's just really hard to walk into this third set. You can see, like, Melon is having a really hard time playing this.
Yeah, I agree. And it's just.
Nice rock. Good bout. So used and a counter flush. That's a quick land. Nice Orisa ult from Melon. Does get speed. And you have that 8. The 2 bomb kills right to kill Richu. All for naught.
Got a stat pad, right? Get that res stat up.
Pekkas have built the momentum here. This is the first game. And Melon swapped it. Not what I would have guessed, but could work. Skycer does get a pick on the Icona, but Skycer's gonna have a lot of freedom to farm.
Oh!
Nice rock on a Yak.
Jeez.
Yak just decides.
Yak is thirsty. Oh my.
I don't kill 3, we're gonna win, so I'm just gonna try.
Yeah, right.
Melon's still level Sigma, but I think he's having a hard time going in on Sigma.
Yeah, you can. I mean, from watching Skysher, you can tell that he's on ping. But so far, you would not notice it based on performance.
This time bank has dwindled. Like 50 seconds fight territory.
Yeah, that's what I was saying when they capped first, because I was like, well, it looks big, like 4 minutes, right? But keep in mind that the Pekka's already capped with essentially 3 minutes full cap, so.
I'll use. Melon is way too deep. He does have the bomb to get themselves out. Used it early. Probably just died for it, yeah.
Oh.
I feel like Melon's taking himself to that bomb now.
Skyscer hitting Booney with the Snake Eyes rock.
Not much opportunity for the Horsegirls to do anything. I mean, Skyscer is just a freak, no?
Yeah. Skyscer was definitely showcasing some practice on some other tanks, from what I can tell.
A little shocked that, you know, the Horsegirls picked this map and then kind of deny the Sigma mirror, like they almost give up. Maybe they were scared of the Skyscer Ramatra, but
they might just be trying to like force him to play Sigma, but then ban Ramatra on like another. But I mean, if you're the Pekkas and you know that Skyscer is really, really good at, you know, 2 tanks, you could just ban a random tank every map if the other team picks the map, right? To protect your own tank. So really, it's not as simple as it looks.
who's the Ilios pick? I mean, that makes sense if you're trying to avoid the brawl. But again, like if you're trying to avoid the brawl, you should have gone Circle Royale.
Perhaps. Horsegirls pick Ilios. And I'm actually going to take us to a pretty quick break here. Don't go anywhere, I'll be right back.
Alright, welcome back. Heading into map 2. Having Ilios pick from, I believe, the Horsegirls, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And Tracer Wu Yang Dance. Which I think makes sense. You want to get Yak off of Tracer, I understand, and then Wu Yang was doing well last round, so I see it. I have a feeling, though, Skystar is moving to DPS, so Pharah is on the table.
That is true.
I'm going to say R first.
Okay. We'll put the Yak Genji stats on the screen just because I believe he's probably going to pick Genji. As you can see here, 51 elims, 25 final blows, and only 9 deaths in week 1. So pretty good.
He might be good at
Very good. Very good, actually. So I better watch out.
We are going to get well, which is kind of the defining point of this map. It's kind of the reason that people got pick this map is because of this point. Because this point is very difficult. First of all, it's very difficult to retake, especially if you're a team that's good at setting angles. And I think, especially I guess the Horsegirls feel like they're going to be better at, setting angles and flanking.
Yeah, we're really gonna have to see because if anyone has played with me before, they know I absolutely despise Genji Hazard Tracer. It's just I think it's a little bit of a cheap comp, but both sides coming out on this, so
I like the Torb. I think the Torb will provide more than initially meets the eye. So he's looking to get cage control. Torb does go out early. No one trying to take some space, let's go on the high ground, but then he gets the trade opportunity for Ahri, and Ahri falls really low, so Ahri gets ISO'd in cage. Traded in name. Super scrappy, Yak does get 2. With the Torb turn on point. Horsegirls get a nice start to the map pick.
I just realized that they actually swapped Skystar off of tank.
Yeah. Skystar has played a good amount of Pharah in Scrim, so I'm interested to see if that gets played. Certainly do something Genji though. The Horsegirls doing a good job of controlling the map right here. Melon looking to get a hit onto the back line. But Melon falls super low. Is forced out, and Psychana is 1v1ing Ahri in the back line on Torb. He doesn't pick up the kill. Right there, that's the value of the Torb. Took the Hazard's entire life.
Yeah, it does not feel like either team is taking like a coordinated fight here. Kind of just both the Hazards having free reign to do whatever they want. As Melon is just
Melon
cranking 90s here in the corner.
I think Melon panicked a little bit. I actually thought they could live. They do get a trade on the corner, so this fight is not over. And Ahri is 1 HP. He does have this rush if they like to use it. Zane has the beat! Oh my god! 1 HP. Almost Ajax.
But they did flip point while they were.
Back and good rush from Booney. This should be his fight. Late comes out. This is late. He does get on him. It's real.
Oh my goodness.
That up. And that was definitely the right one.
Wow. That was like the last millisecond that beat could reach Skystar, and it did, and like you said, they really didn't want to give it up, and I don't blame them.
He does have this rush. Look at him out. hot minute. Ari on this right side does commit to Hazard ult and hit Zane. They do double trades. Multi-core is used onto this cage. Really low. This is super scrappy, but Meld and Yak are still alive. And that's all they need. They do get the flip and he still hasn't.
Yeah. Gumpy missed the Suzu on themselves and perished, unfortunately. But they're gonna have to open up with Rush here. I mean, duh, but
Yak uses his blade. Suzu is forced, but isn't hit on the core. Oh my god, but Yak doesn't get healed. Now this is really scrappy. Zane onto Grumpy does get a trade. Mooney tells a pick and Melee still alive, and this is looking very good for the Horsegirls, and just guys are alive.
so much block slop.
It's bad. 1-2-1. You get the touch. And they'll get another one that's actually kind of bad. They do have time here now. They do get the trade on the quarry team. It's probably a just getting the final clean up. Horsegirls win the first point of their match. I thought they played that comp significantly better. Such as their overall level of play was high.
Yeah, there was a pretty even, in my opinion, pretty even distribution from both the Hazards and the Genjis on either side. I think like what you were saying, the Torb really shone. The turret was getting a lot of value, as well as the Molten Core kind of zoning him out. And I think as well the Horsegirls just used more support ults that map, so
Yeah.
ended up being the difference maker of about 30 seconds overall. So
Yeah, I think Booney on the Curie is impressing me.
oh yeah, sneaky good.
No, pretty engaged. That's good move. It's a nice move. Super low. Zane is 1 HP and they do great on opposite sides of the map. Super scrappy. Awesome.
Okay, yeah,
That was
Genji on both sides just killed multiple people.
Jack's still alive. And it's just Hazard and Genji left.
I love Hazard Genji. I love Hazard Genji.
Totally interactive. But now they have the spawns since they died first. And then... Oh, this is so lame. Dying first is the tech. Come back to spawn back faster.
Yeah, we're gonna have to work that into the meta somehow.
They know Baba knows Red X theory. Dying first on lose no actual advantage. Melon does have this Hazard ult. Very good point.
Oh my goodness. Lucio battle.
I'm with you.
Seems like Melon is taking less damage than Ari.
I would agree with that.
Baba does die before getting the beat. A lot of ults, not many ults used in this round.
No, it's been pretty dry so far. We do have a Reaper swap off the Sojourn for a save. And
Yeah,
a lot of ults on both sides.
Oh, a nice wall on the Corgi. Hazard ult used. Or he dies before getting that P. Jumpy dies with the rush. Hazard all used does kind of whiff. Skyster gets a nice two-man blade there. DPS versus Hazard Genji. And shocker, Hazard Genji wins. And that is a nice map win. If you hold tab here, Melon is 30-2. 8k damage.
Yeah, I think, you know, in the Hazard Genji battle, I will definitely take Mel and Yak over Ari and Skycer.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll see Skycer DPS again.
Yeah, which is not to say the Skycer DPS was bad. The Skycer DPS was actually very good. The problem is the Skycer tank is even better.
Yeah.
So I would agree with that. You kind of want... That could have just been also like a playtime. Get the map out of the way. Shuffle some people around, but...
Looks like Frost for sure will have to be subbed in this map.
Yeah, that's true. They have not played Frost yet, right?
Yeah.
So we will be back with you shortly after this quick break.
Welcome back. We have map 3, and it's unsurprisingly King's Row, picked by the Pekkas. And there were some very quick bans. Ram immediately banned, and Venture immediately banned.
Yeah.
So both teams seem pretty passionate about what they want to do.
We were definitely expecting the Ramatra ban, at least I was.
Yeah. Looks like Ben wasn't disabled. Yeah, I'm interested about the Venture ban. Maybe we were talking if... Yeah, it looks like Frost is a Venture player, so... Makes sense. That's kind of what happens when you delay subbing in your player until the third map. A little predictable.
Yeah. I'm showing the Corgi Kiriko stats from week 1 right now. So...
How are they looking?
They're looking pretty good, pretty standard, I would say. Maybe dying a normal amount, actually, I would say. for a league like this. I'm gonna swap over to. Let's see if there's some frost stats on the Venture to see if we can get some context for. Nope, there are none. There must have been. Oh nope, here we go. Let's show the Frost Venture stats. So, 21 elims, 14 final blows, 5 deaths.
Wow.
So maybe a reason why they insta
Maybe
banned.
good ban actually.
'Cause those are some good stats. And then just one more, just because why not? I'm gonna do Melon. Let's see Melon Winston. 39 elim, 15 blows, 8 deaths.
Wow.
Pretty nice.
Teams have swap sides, by the way. I don't know if you have to change something on the Frost.
I do. Thank you.
Ready for battle.
We are hovering Zarya Mirror, which it has been a while. It's been 3 maps, or 2 maps with no Zarya, so it's about time.
This one more than your government mandated non-Zarya maps. Come on, people. We need to get some more Zarya going. But this is very interesting.
Stay close. I can't hear you.
You know,
Skyster.
going King's Row knowing that you can put the Zarya out, right, when they inevitably ban Ramatra.
Yeah.
Not too bad of a strategy, if I do say so myself.
We're gonna see Zarya. It's like Zarya v Hazard. Interesting matchup. Kind of even, in my opinion. Some people say it's a Hazard favorite, which is me. The only real difference in these comps is that one team is electing the Mauricio. Nice bubble already. These guys are already at 45 energy.
Zainu Baba left out in the cold.
Frost on this pretty wide TP flank is on to, yeah, and does get the pick on the say. That was a nice pinch. Now Yak is on a big flank. Spots the Mercy, but it's TP'd on. Kind of just guys are alone in mini.
Yeah, it's not.
Simple, but gets a nice pick. Now has the Mercy on. Could actually do something here. Zay finds Zay. Empty. And the
Melon
Hazard
might.
takes,
Okay. I was gonna say Melon might die to Corgi. Not sure if I like the Ana Mercy
yeah,
at all. I think at minimum one of them needs to go Kiriko.
Yeah, I mean, not playing through in a Hazard is like, you're asking to lose.
Because I did show the Corgi carry stats for week 1. They played majority carry.
And it's also just hard, I think, for Skycer to really have presence on the map without speed, right? It's hard for you to, you can bubble your Reaper, and that's cool. But the cool thing about Reaper Zarya is that the Zarya becomes the raid boss. Like, the Reaper is the immediate threat, and then the Zarya is like the long-term threat, right? And it's hard to beat the long-term threat. This Blossom does come out, and they are elemental super low. Goonie has his rush if they want to commit. Besides not to, tries the right one. These guys are quick 3-Dan, yeah. Goonie has this rush. This looks quite good.
And Frost still not even at a Reaper ult. So Rico using it early could be.
Grab comes out. Fades to Hazard ult. Does fall. Honestly, still winnable. Heck yeah, decides to use the blade, but the nano is going to make it a little challenging. Skycer.
That was a very good nano onto the Skycer as well. The Skycer.
Yeah. Skycer gets all of the resources. Cleans up. they still have a decent ult tank. Like, Skyster has really high charge, and he's probably going to be able to fill another grab sooner rather than you think. That one's lower. Skyster electing not to bubble stairs there. Stay does bubble. They have this Valk if they want to try to sustain. Skyster has to use both bubbles. Just full charge. It's something, you know. Skyster mercy pocketed.
I'm actually a big fan of that.
Me too. I mean, if you're gonna play it.
Like, it's more of a pub stomper than anything else, but like Zarya Mercy is, if you're not coordinated, is insanely overpowered. I know that might be like a flat take, but I'm serious.
I think I like Mercy Pocket. So grab comes out, beat is used.
Like especially with the flash shield.
Blossom comes out. Skyster falls. Miss the Blossom, but doesn't fall. And the Horsegirls do win that fight, and a lot used from the Pekkas. I mean, they use 3 ults that fight in a losing fight. Not what you want to see.
No, not what you want to see it for sure. Although they did get beat and Reaper all out, so I would say arguably they're the 2 best ults here. Unless you, depending how you feel about Hazard ult. They do not have a Kiri, so Hazard ult is a lot better than if they had.
Nano. He does have this rush. Interested to see who goes first. Rush is used first. They're full backing. I'm gonna try to re-engage with Nano after this rush.
I think that's the right play. Yeah.
Tracer pressuring. Wow. Wow. I mean, that is
Was
an
that a
Overwatch
one-shot?
interaction. Yeah, the damage boost on a headshot. One-shot Tracer.
My goodness.
Wow. I didn't think I'd ever see that.
I actually, I mean, it's a bit different, but I did do that earlier in comp. I slept a Tracer and then headshot punch. It's pretty good. Pretty nice.
That's a really high charge. I'm wondering when this Nano probably gonna be here. Oh! The Nano missed or went onto the cast, I believe? Kaiser does have this grab coming up, but it's kind of by themselves. The res comes off the
It's a
I
big
would
res
grab
though.
it.
Maybe you don't even need it. No, you do.
Look, he does use it. Oh, but he dies. But I don't think it matters. Do have to back up. It's a little tough playing this Reaper into this cast Reaper. You know, from Frost. It's a little tough to get in. You don't have Lucio. Or you do have Lucio. Frost does keep you in. Just keep these on him. Melon's there to help. I have this.
Oh, both supports though.
Blossom and Rush used, and the fight is really close. It looks like Melon is gonna get the passive ult soon. Skyster falls really low. Bella's used.
Oh, a clutch Kiri swap from Cat.
Yeah, 4v2 and they use 4v2. It does feel like the Horsegirls are dying in the waves in the middle of the fight.
Yeah. And you only have 1 fight coming up here, and 2 ults, maybe 3. I think you get that Nano online, it's gonna be tough.
The beat, I don't know, the beat is so broken. That does have the speed. Hazard ult used his own wall. Bell uses. Had swaps to the Fury. Whoever called that the genius. Nano is used on the Skyster. Skyster is just, yeah, farming. Insane does fall. Skyster has so much presence on
Bubble
the
your
card right
Reaper.
now. Full charge. Melon kind of versatile, but Yaki is still alive. If Skyster just doesn't die early. Performative Pekkas get a 9 third-point hold. I think that was like upwards of 3.5 minutes.
Yes, I believe you were correct.
And then really clutch carry swap from Cat. I don't know if that was for the hazard ult specifically, but it definitely worked.
Let's say it was. Benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Initiating match.
I think that comp just makes it's also just more intuitive. Like the Kiriana kind of play off each other more than the Mercy can.
Absolutely, yeah. I think I do like Mercy, but I think if you're running Mercy, unless you're really confident in your Ana, you have to kind of do the not have to, but like you really should do the Kiri Mercy, right? I think it just feels a lot better as the support player and the Zarya player in that comp. Definitely as the Zarya player. But yeah, I mean, what do you think about the pick and ban kind of waterfall here for map 3?
And I felt like Melon. I feel like they did the right play. Like, I think everyone made the right decision. It just might not matter.
Right.
Like, if anything, I probably would have played Frost on map 2.
Oh
I
yeah.
feel like Venture on Ilios wouldn't have been bad, right? Or if they ban Venture, then you just take them out. You know, there's just more room for
Attackers incoming.
doing stuff that way.
Defend objective.
But it looks like Melon's gonna swap to the Fear. Sorry, Reaper. And I like that. I think this is just, it's easier to play. And if you're committing to the Reaper, then I think you have to play Zarya.
The Winston.
It's just so instant. That makes no sense to me.
This might just be a first point gambit. Zeus were already
Yeah,
forced.
Melon identifying that their monkey is doing nothing, decides to hard walk on the back line. And now they're kind of actually overextended, and they might get punished. They do get a pick on the Riku, and yeah, I think it's gonna be really hard for Skyster to play Winston in this. You know, with the Reaper Zarya puts out a lot of pressure.
Okay.
Kind of goes way too deep. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I think that was a miscommunication. Maybe expecting a bubble.
But Melon's Thanos, because he has no one to shoot. As soon as you wake up and Melon is just bullying just on a Kiri backline. It's just Skyster by themselves on statue without much help.
It's really confusing going to the Winston after you already have the Ana Kiri.
And wouldn't Skyster feel like they're better at Zarya? Like, isn't that just like I feel like that's just like a tank thing. I feel like you just favor yourself and then you
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I would agree.
have a grab. I wonder. Oh! Has to use it really early. Kind of actually really good grab. And Jack gets a massive pulse off the back there. The Nano is committed onto the Tracer, not the Wind. Skyster is forced to back. The Pekkas, after thoroughly dominating this map, are now in a tough spot. Skyster using Primal here, that's actually really good. Zane dives to B here.
Keeping the Zaryas, yeah, way in the back.
Just bullying this guy. And gets the Zarya. I mean, Skyster, you know, maybe I don't agree with the Winston pick, but I do agree, like, that was a good Primal.
That was a good everything from him there. That was a wow. Oh really, like, not gonna lie, playing that perfectly.
Zane, you know, it's tough. Like, I don't even think I would have committed to beat there either. That's just like unlucky.
No, yeah, I agree.
Got instantly blown up.
And yep,
And
just
Melon
as I
makes the swap
predicted,
over to,
Skyster's going over to the Zarya.
this is so weird. Why didn't we just say what we were on? I think this is a weird swap for Melon. Like, I would have stayed Zarya.
Melon going in without the lifesteal perk, finding out it hurts a lot.
Frost is hot out really bad. This is not venture, buddy. You don't have two good at a regard. You only have one. Bang uses the beat in the 4v5, trying to flip this fight.
The Reaper just has a Wraith and another bubble. Yeah,
Cat has now swapped over to the Fury full time, which I think is also
they have 4 ults here.
But both the portals from the Horsegirls very strong. Hazard used really early. Yeah, Melon just used them. They deal with that really well. Melon can't be. Yeah, Melon makes the swap faster than here. It's almost
Back to the
late.
Zarya? No, it is too late. Like, it 100% is too late.
Watch him, Goose! Maybe it's not too late!
Okay.
Somehow it's not.
I mean,
Pull a Blossom out of the hat.
if you're the Pekkas, you just need to use any of your ults there. Just one of them, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Like, secure the point. You know their tank's not even in the fight. Just suck it up. Lose the ult. Get the point.
When he has his rush into 4 ults, but the Zarya Reaper neutral can go a long way. Bubble is used to Riku and Melon self bubbles to walk, and they have a huge advantage in this fight. Nano is used, but it's really late. Aw, Melon. I think Melon.
Oh my.
Grab is used. That's a really nice grab.
Okay. You had to use 3 ults that fight, though, and you shaved another minute off the time bank.
Yeah, I mean, this is really close.
This is going to come down to one fight here, I think. Like, whoever wins this next fight.
Yeah, the next fight's massive. It's gonna be tough to clear out height if you're Melon team and gets cross map thing. Now Riku's in. Gets one. That's a really good play. And
He
now they
he knew, or Riku knew that Frost had no Wraith form and winning aggressive. Boone getting picked first again. Excellent
Melon
carry
died.
ult by Cat.
Yeah, and it's just over. Should be over.
Oh, a huge sleep onto Yak. And
Wow.
they're touching the spawn doors.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you touch. I don't know how you Noon Force. And they can't touch.
Oh my goodness. I hate to say it, but Booty getting picked first 2 fights in a row there on
Yeah.
3rd is really going to kill your chances of holding that.
Play of the game.
I think Melon is just definitely mad that they swapped Hazard on 2nd. They had such... They did so well on 1st.
Yeah, like, I know Hazard's good, but, like, this might be just the like, Zarya purist to me, but, like, I just really love the Zarya into Hazard matchup. I'll take that 10 times out of 10, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was more like he wanted Melon wanted the Hazard into Winston.
Yeah.
But then, like, once you go Hazard, you know they're going to swap back to Zarya. Like, you already saw that, so... You know. Swings and roundabouts, counterpick Carls. But I do that more than anyone, probably, so...
That's kind of the name of the game on Tank, right? You either counterpick or you just kind of chat it out and play your one hero the whole time.
I'm curious to see where the Horsegirls go after that. Maybe they go back to, a more divey map. I could see. It seems like they're gonna try to play Hazard.
Right.
So maybe like a Pariso, like something like that. Or I guess they can. It has to be. Yeah, King of the Hill,
Flash.
Hybrid, and Escort
Yeah,
are
Flash.
gone, so yeah, it has to be Flash.
Flashpoints. Push.
Should have been Esperanza.
It looks like they're going Cervasa. Horsegirls have picked Cervasa. I almost called them the Martians for some reason.
I actually think this is a mistake. I think they should have picked Dan first. I
And
just don't think you're getting that much value.
Ramatra's in play, and the Pekkas get to ban first, so they could also protect ban the Zarya. Not protect ban, but like ban, the Roadhog or something stupid.
No, I mean, protect ban. Yeah.
So this will be interesting to see.
And I believe that Gumby has to sub it back in. I don't know how the playtime rules work exactly, but I believe.
You have to play 2 maps of the first 4.
Yeah, so that would be Gumby.
Yeah, you're correct. However,
And they ban Hazard. Like, see how bad this is. Like, just now, like, the Horsegirls are in, like, a horrible situation now. Like, I know, like, as soon as Melon read that message, like, Melon's heart sinks. Because Melon realizes, oh shit, we should have picked Dan first.
Yeah. I think, and I was talking to you last night, right, about that? It's going to really be a team-by-team basis on whether or not you want to pick the map or pick the band first, especially when you get deeper into the series. It's a much harder choice because, Push and Flashpoint, there are only, 7 total of those maps? And they're basically all play the same, right? I mean, like, Atlas...
Yeah,
Atlas is, like, a little
Overwatch
bit more
is
favorable
slow.
for, like... Yeah. Atlas is, like, more favorable for, like, Hazard Ball. But, like, in general, they're pretty much equal on most things.
Yeah, it's like New Junk City is like the most brawl map, and then like Esperanza is like the least brawl map. But like in general, they're all kind of.
Yeah. Esperanza's like the please go Winston.
Yeah, that looks like something is gonna go back down.
And they banned a Reaper.
And they have to play Frost again. But this time Frost gets to play Venture, and this is a good Venture map.
So the Pekkas ban Hazard, and the Horsegirls ban Reaper.
Yeah, I mean, I think Reaper is the correct decision. If you didn't protect Hazard. Because, I think you were losing the Zarya. This kind of limits Zarya Reaper out, and I think it'll be a lot like, it's interesting. Skycer, a good comp, like an interesting comp they could go is like Zarya Bastion.
Ooh.
If they wanted to do that alternatively to Reaper. It's kind of the same thing.
Let them cook.
But with the no Hazard, like, I honestly, I have no idea what they're going to play.
Right.
I think.
Traveling to Suravasa. Initiating.
Skycer could go back to the Ram May. They could go Zarya. And on Melon's side, like with Hazard banned, I don't really know what Melon's preference is. If Hazard's banned, I don't know like what they would want to go. But we will see.
Yeah, let's take us in here. Actually, before we do that, let me do stats here. Oh, if I can find them.
It looks like just for the stream, Melon is currently hovering ball.
So we can see on the stream here, Gumpy does have a good Moira on them, right?
Initial flashpoint. Market.
You get a ram versus ball. I mean, this is not what you typically see on this map, but it has picked up a little more traction.
I think I'm gonna give the edge to the Pekkas here. I mean, Skyster's basically been making the right choices every map
Big
so
slam
far.
from Melon. Already getting a lot of value. Melon goes through a roll through, and they have a lot of space. Big use. And Horsegirls is a very dominant fight one. And this is actually a really good matchup. Like ball, you know, you're playing this ball into the brawl comp, and they're not playing May. So when you get those kind of things together, it equals ball harmony.
Right.
And they do make the swap over to Torb, which is going to make it a lot more challenging.
Let's kick this off.
Now they're on this Torb pass, definitely just like anti-ball, but at the same time, like these characters all are going to want to stand together. Like Skyster makes an early point push. Now look for a slam, hits 2. Say does get a nice pick on the booty. Point, well, super close. And I think now if you're the Horsegirls, you just want to not use the flip that they do.
I really like this Torb pick.
Yeah, I think the Torb pick is really good. If you're not going to go May, like Torb's like, just as good.
Torb is like dangerously good on this first point, just because the sight lanes are so long.
I feel like he's good on the whole map.
Oh yeah. I just meant like first point especially.
Yeah. Melon does have this minefield. Don't get it on the side. 5-4. Looks for another slam. Hits on the Corgi. Melon is doing everything. Guys, does get a little trade on the Yak, but haven't commit Rambles in a lost fight. It's really rough. That could signify a swap. These guys.
I don't. Yeah, I think he just wanted to use the Ram ult here. I mean, you've got the other 4 ults, but the other team has 5 ults, so.
Now let's get another great slam. Beat comes out. Corgi's just running it down onto the point. Another support ult. They really haven't gotten that much from it. Frost does commit the Venture. Gets the dig. Multiple Melon does get a trade.
Touch. Oh.
Wow. The Horsegirls do, you know, that fight was really close. I honestly didn't play it more. The Horsegirls have been playing this ball comp very well. Melon is surprising. I didn't even know they had a ball.
Yeah, they tend to surprise, I think. I think if you have a good ball, especially with the Yak Tracer, Yak Genji, that could be.
Well, and
like,
the Venture, right? Like they're
yeah.
running like double flank on a no button on the wall, and they're just hard engaging on the slams. There you see it right there. They might have to swap off the pass. I would think maybe going like a more double flex, like the Genji or something. I don't know. It's just really hard. The pass is just always going to be the target every fight.
Even like a Sojourn maybe to get more mobile against the Venture.
Yeah. No one hits the slam on to say again. And yeah, I mean that's the name of the game. They've clearly identified that is their
I mean, even like May.
yeah, right. Just anything. Even Reaper.
Reaper banned.
That's right.
But they look for another dive onto the Say gas.
Yeah, I wonder what they're doing this time. Those support ults for the Horsegirls. Melon has found the target. It's been identified. Gumpy is staying on the cast this fight. They rolls on the point and then high noons. And
Oh.
oh, dude, he missed his shot.
What?
Committed. Is that gonna win this? No, okay, Corgi commits it. I mean, it's gonna beat Trade. Worst case scenario.
Oh.
And Kaiser annihilate. What is going on?
That was not needed.
Not great. Especially like you don't want to use holds on like this point. Like this point hook. Like you're not winning the point. I'm sorry. Like what like if you're paying attention. These guys are go super aggressive. They rush spawn. But Melon's just gonna flip. Or Melon is trying to flip. 120 the Tracer on part, and then that just wins. And now they get the flip. Minefield used and Big Slam, and it just barely touches, but they find the Curie, and yeah, that's the without using anything. They just use mines.
I mean, the hero ban and map pick combo has really led to some interesting maps so far this season. I don't know about you, but like
Skyser's being stubborn. I think Skyser should swap off from Andre.
oh no, I agree absolutely. It's just like, you know, sometimes before, you know, you'd go down a map or whatever, and you'd be like, okay, the momentum's shifting, but like you could genuinely go reverse sweep or like 1-1-1-1-1 like every single series now. I feel like if you wanted.
Yeah. This'll be a what? Well, it's not.
I think it'll be 1-1-1-1.
Trying to get this flip, and somehow they still get first tab. Another massive slam. Has Melon missed a slam this round?
I don't think so. The ball is very dangerous.
Oh. I just saw. Oh. the door is open. Skyser has this annihilation, but again, it's like, you look at you press tab for Skyser, and you look at the opposing team. What are you annihilating? What are you doing to punch? It's really just the Lucio.
Thank you. What's up?
Right. Maybe playing a tank that is able to help your DPS live a little longer.
I mean, even Zarya, like Zarya.
Roadhog?
Minefield use on the point.
That's not
Look at
Roadhog.
that. That's fine. Cross, this is central on toast. My sweet is really low. They needed to support. Guys are still holding on this annihilation. This would be a good time. I don't actually think they need it.
Pop it right now.
And Performative Pekkas do get one back.
So your mic's a bit quiet right now.
Okay. They do get a last second touch. Melon hits a nice slam. Gonna get another one, and they kind of have a real fight here now. Rush is committed. Dig slam, and then the dig! And Skyser has to use Annihilation. What are you waiting for? And beat is used. And he's waiting for next play. Okay, I get it. I thought it was 99. He does use his Venture roll. So 1-2, they cannot get off the point. Big burrow. Racer's back, and now they have to spawn.
Wait. Ball's
Really
blind.
Guys are wait.
Swap. Swapped up
What?
the Ramatra with ult to...
To touch a non-99.99?
Oh, I don't like that one bit. You could have just... Oh, now you're back. What?
What? Oh.
You could have just amp speeded on, like, the Curie or the Venture or something, and then just... Oh, no.
And I mean, I think, you know, to answer your question, Greg, I think they did think it's 99.99, but it's interesting that Skyser didn't annihilate when he was about to die if he thought it was 99.99. Minefield is used and the rush on the point and the
Oh
Horse
my
Girls
goodness.
are gonna bring us to a map 5. What a map from Yak. What a map from Netflix. What a map from Frost. I mean, they really played well.
I mean,
Very, very
they
dominant.
the Pekkas started the fight out with 2 picks, and they lost. That was just mistake after mistake. I think, if I'm gonna put it bluntly.
Yeah, and then now I'm sensing a little bit of a shift because there really isn't anything that I know of that the Pekkas can do for this map 3. Like, what can they do?
Right.
Because they can ban ball. That's probably what they'll do. I think they'll pick ban first and ban ball. Oh my god, they picked the map. Corey, help me. Hold me.
Coliseo, okay. Maybe they're thinking they don't really have anything worthwhile to ban left from the Horsegirls, because they already banned Reaper, they already banned Ramatra, they already banned Lucio, right? Earlier,
I
so
no, I don't think they banned Lucio, but yeah, I don't know. I like that ban. That's a great ban. God, that's such a good ban.
ban Zarya.
Because now you're
Oof.
not only are you protecting ball, you're banning Zarya, which is in
Kinda
my answer,
forcing
my
the-
opinion, probably
yeah.
would have been the answer.
Forcing like the Winston.
Yeah. Now Skyser, the ball is in Skyser's court, or the ball is in the Pekka's court, I should say. And I don't know. You can't ban Venture. Can you ban Tracer? Maybe.
They already banned Tracer.
No, did they already ban Tracer? They
Yeah.
have nothing. They have nothing left.
They could maybe ban like Genji.
They could ban Lucio or Q.
Kiri would be an insane pull.
They ban Lucio. Wait, no, didn't they already ban Lucio?
No,
Oh,
the
It was
Horsegirls
the
banned.
other team. Yeah.
Okay, putting Cat back in. Do you say a Hail Mary and put Cat Mercy and then just pocket?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I was gonna say that.
But that's the problem is that's like the ball is the team. Like the ball might just be able to pick on the Mercy. Like I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I think the Horsegirls. I'd be shocked if they put that kind of back in. I thought Frost played very well on Venture, and this is a very good Venture map.
I agree. Yeah. The Frost venture on Servaso is doing a lot of work. So you'll see here the Coliseo map 5 pick by the Pekkas, with Lucio and Zarya being banned.
So the real question is like, what is Skyser gonna play? Is Skyser gonna play Rand?
I think
And-
you have to play Winston.
I would agree, but this map is not the pick if you wanted to do that.
Or
You know what I mean?
do you pick Ramatra knowing Lucio is banned? Hope that Zainu Papa goes crazy and picks Brig again. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm at a. It seems like they've kind of mismanaged this. Because they picked the map. So they picked this map, which is honestly a strange map pick anyway to me. Because I think this is a good ball map.
Oh, I agree.
And if you wanted to play Winston, you would just gone Esperanza. So this signals to me that they want to play Ram.
Mauga?
But then they ban Lucio.
Mauga? Does Skyster have a Mauga in him?
I don't know. Because Lucio's
Hazard? Okay, he could go Hazard as well.
he could go Hazard, yeah. That might be it. It might be
really.
like a hazard versus ball or something. Or hazard versus hazard. Goody putting propaganda in the chat. Don't listen. The groups are evenly weighted.
Ready for battle.
Wow.
Quick on our feet, hard to defeat. I have my eye on you.
Oh, they're saying I'm dumb for missing a ban on Servasa.
Greetings.
For everyone in the audience, they're referencing
4, 3, 2, 1.
banning the hazard on Servasa.
I don't think they messed that up, honestly. I think they messed it. Because now you're running the same thing you just played. I mean, this is literally the same thing we just saw. It's Ram versus Ball, except now there's no Lucio. So it's even harder.
Right. Zainababa is on the break though, so you know my crack pipe theory might be right.
It's true. It's like a dig here from Frost. Nice flow. That was a great play from Skyscraper. Even, you know, we can talk about characters, we can talk about matchups, but at the end of the day, like, the players are going to win the game.
Yeah.
That was a great slow.
Another great slow.
And they have an advantage already. I like the Mercy Sojourn. I think that's going to be harder to deal with.
Anything but gas.
Yeah. And then, yeah, as we said, like, the Zainobaba break has not, you know, not been inspirational, to put it bluntly. Slam onto this Mercy, and man, that's a very easy first pick for them.
Yak does fall in the back though.
Yeah, that's a nice break. Frost goes with Adventure Duel, but this Sojourn now with the Mercy
Oh my.
on high ground, uncontested.
Big pulse bomb onto the Wrecking Ball as well.
I
Skyster
mean,
will go
Frost
down,
is,
but
wait, is Frost like Thanos? Is that Thanos now?
I think Skyster just missed a lot from what I saw.
Okay.
not to downplay Frost, right? But like Skyster missed a few punches.
I won't. The 39% to rally is a little rough. They have this minefield into the Kirito, so it's going to be mines will be worse this map than they were last map. No, look for the slam. Hits the Mercy. Does take quite a bit of damage. Skyster looking for some trades. That's the commit their cooldown. OC is used from Sei, and Minefield. They run onto Booney, but I mean, look, they just flip the map. Complete what you want to do on ball. Flip the map. Skyster does get to find themselves on his Zane. They do the trade on the Tat.
It's not gonna be enough.
Frost gets another. It might be.
No, Frost
Nah,
gets
the Ram
traded, though.
form. Yeah, the Ram form comes out. Or he has to use TP. I mean, maybe no one gets a pick here. They use Bell as well. Does get the mini. They fall.
It's not enough, yeah.
Now
Skyster
Skyster's just in the
sees
back of Ball.
Zainababa again.
And Skyster commits Annihilation. It's actually kind of a good play.
Big stick.
Kind of uses Annihilation like Primal there. But Frost is just getting a lot of value on Denver. Skyster is still alive in his backline. Mercy is now joined him. They're having a hard time dealing with Skyster. Skyster is like in their spawn. They do trade someone. They get still in the court. Skyster with his Mercy. They're probably going to run at the Cat now. On the staging for it, kind of half HP inside. Slam comes out in the mines, but doesn't find much.
This is just like both teams are just getting the time down.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was about to say. Like Skyster is doing a good job of just stalling this map, trying to take the fights on their terms, right? Velen does get a pick on a Cat. say as soon as they get a pick on the cat. Gets a trade. Looks like a 4v3, but Skyster has a full ram form on point. Walks on to Zane Baba because rally is committed. Zane falls super low, dies through rally, and Skyster, you know, even getting a trade there is valuable. With how this map has gone, getting lead here is actually pretty important. They do get it. Horsegirls have taken the lead.
They got ahead of us.
Zane stays on Brig. It's kind of rude.
Disrupting.
Oh, Frost 1 HP.
Sai, with the Mercy Pocket, does find Boone. Yeah, it means that a little rough around. But it's okay. There's a lot of game left.
Hey.
Yes, indeed.
And they tie down. We've reached the halfway mark. Who would you say you're favoring?
I think I'm favoring the Pekkas. Honestly, I think as long as they're on break, as long as the Horsegirls on break, I think Skyster will just continue to win the war of attrition.
Highland pops a minefield onto point, forces them off. Corgi uses the rush to counter. Melon looks for a huge slam, hits Cat. Cat is really low. Does get healed though, and Sai gets another pick. It's very good this round. The Sojourn has been much better. Mercy falls super low, they do get it. Melon falls really low, Suzu comes out, and Yak gets another one.
Skyster is just
Skyster
like
survived through it all.
the everlasting soldier, just getting these picks while every chaos is going around, you know?
But I don't think it's enough. These fights now, like, the ball comp wants these fights to take long. Like, that was a super long fight, 2-minute long fight, and they get 1 minute. So if you're the Horsegirls, like, you just don't care. You want every fight to last forever. Slam comes out immediately. Slam. Annihilation is used, and the OC. It looks like the Pekkas are going to get a very clean fight win here. Might be what they needed, but as I say that, Yak gets a trade, and Frost uses the Venture Roll, and Melon kills Corgi with mines, and the Horsegirls pull back this fight. Rez comes out from Cat. It's a 3v4.
Wait, Melon's very low.
3v3 Frost does get a kill. Yak is still alive on this Mercy. It does kill him! Frost gets another, and the Horsegirls somehow, some way, win this fight. Cat swaps over to the Moira, which I think is a great swap, by the way. It's just a little late.
A little
I
bit.
think honestly both teams should be on Moira. Melon just walks up, slams, one-shots Cat, because Cat fades out of spawn. And they get close spawns, and now it's looking really, really rough for the Pekkas. No ults other than, you know, Rush coming up, but look at the ult bank. Rush does come out from Booney. Skyster brawling on point. Does get slammed, and Skyster just instantly dies. And the Horsegirls are moving this bot closer and closer, 80 meters and counting. Melon does fall, but Melon's gonna be back fast. Melon's gonna be back faster than, you know, anyone on the Horsegirls. I'm sorry, on the Pekkas, and Zane is just on this point, building this rally. They might be able to stay, like I think they're gonna give. It's probably the right call. Rush used, and now they're definitely gonna give.
Threat neutralized.
There's 1 minute remaining for the Pekkas to make a comeback. It is loomed into a 50-meter lead. Pat has made the swap on the Moira. Melon looks for a slam. Suzu is used. Melon dies immediately.
Oh,
And
Skyster is so low.
wow, rally is used, and that's a great rally from Zane Baba.
And Pulse Bomb.
Pulse is used from Rika, does not find. Suzu is used. Sai does get a pick on a Frost. It does look like the Pekkas might win this long term. They can deal with Yak. Melon does slam. Yak and Melon are just putting so much pressure on the map. Yak,
Oh.
oh my god!
This is gonna come
Yeah.
down to one fight.
One flips. Riku. Skycer has this annihilation and like look where fucking Skycer is. What? Right down main uses his annihilation, but everyone's just gonna run away from him. There's no one really near him. Frost has used his ventral roll, but then uses the dig and Melon and Yak everlasting. They never go away. Yak is like the fly in your room that never leaves. He is always alive, always killing your backline. There is nothing you can do.
You got touch. You got touch. Blue, you got touch.
And nobody touches, and the
Oh.
Horsegirls come back, right? Down 2-1?
Yes. Yeah, you're correct.
Win our, what, our fourth map 5?
Play of the game.
There's been a lot of map 5s. That might be more than 4.
It's a great game.
That was a great game.
Do you have any preferences for MVP matchup?
I think it's probably gonna be between Melon and Yak.
Melon and Yak, right? I feel like it's probably Yak, but it's boring. It's probably
That is
boring.
a bit boring, but
I mean, we can pull on Yak.
it's boring for a reason, right?
Yeah, I think we should pull on Yak. That last map was the map, and that was the Yak.
That was.
Hello, my friend. See here.
Hello.
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 So, map 5, 2-1 comeback. How you feeling?
Feeling good.
How were the comms that last map? I felt like you and Melon were very coordinated on your hits. Just very locked in.
Yeah, we had a realization that if we just slam the people in the
The
back
person.
line, we win the game. So we started saying, oh, let's slam the back line, and then we won. Those were the comms.
Yeah. Were you surprised at all from the ban picks? Like, especially towards late down the stretch, I felt like you guys had a better understanding of the system. Were you shocked by the other team's choices, or were you kind of just playing your own game?
I don't know. I didn't really think about the bans from the other team that much. That was more my team thinking about that.
I was more specifically talking about like banning ball for map 5. Like that was something that I expected the other team to do. And
Oh,
which didn't
yeah, I
happen.
kind of expected them to do that too, but I think maybe they thought that because we were playing Calo that it wouldn't be necessary. I'm not sure.
That was
Or
my
you-
only thinking there for that. And I honestly thought that Skyster was gonna roll out either on Hazard or Winston, but yeah, we didn't see either of that. But since Fish mentioned it, and I agree. There's been a lot of map 5s. I think your team has been to map 5 both times, right?
Yeah, we're slouchers coded.
Sugar-coated.
You have any advice for how to stay in it for the long haul?
Abuse substances, take a Celsius. That's it.
I think that's a very good, perhaps path less taken, but you can't deny the results, right? They speak for themselves.
Are you El Clasico?
Sure.
Thought you there's someone else you could choose for MVP. Who'd you pick?
I would pick Zane because he was dedicated to locking in. even though sometimes he said he wasn't feeling like he did very well. I think he really locked in and played well, especially in the last couple maps.
I agree. I thought we were a little confused at the brick pick, but it eventually paid dividends. It was like the ROI eventually became positive. The rallies at the end were clutch.
It was kind of an acquired taste there in the last map. No,
Well,
I
Yak,
agree.
congrats on the win.
Thank
We
you.
have another match we're about to prod after this, so
Oh, I will be watching that.
Yeah, congratulations and good luck.
GG's.
That was our broadcast for this match. I believe me and Booney are I'm gonna just stay on the casting booth, but Booney is gonna be joining me, and we're gonna do the Strays game after this. So don't go anywhere, and we'll be back in 5 minutes.
So yeah, thanks everyone for coming out, and like Fish said, another game right after this one, so don't go anywhere.